Hello, and welcome to this Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time trailer breakdown. I watched the teaser trailer at 0.25 speed, and this is what I saw. The first thing we see is a dragon slayer practicing with a wooden claymore against training dummies. The image then scrolls over, and we see Odin also practicing. We then see Isaac fishing, and it looks like he's caught a bounty. We also see a chef character behind cooking. Also, a campfire fish, which looks like we may be able to pick it up. Next we see a fish swimming down the river. It looks like it may be a bitey shark. We also see what looks like the guild office behind Isaac and Odin. Now we see what I believe to be our house. I believe this because it has a letterbox in front, which the other houses do not. The trailer now zooms out, and we see a paladin accompanying what looks like Princess Laura for Fantasy Life Online. In the top right corner, we see someone with white clothes who looks like Aurelia talking to the goddess statue. The trailer then zooms out even more, and we get a beautiful view of the town. Here we see a red wolf, another bitey shark, and Douglas with what looks like a great ore deposit. We also see sheep and woolies in the same pen. This is strange because the sheep are NPCs, but the woolies are combatable monsters. We also see a knapdragon yawning in the top left corner with some radishes dancing nearby. We also have a clearer view of Aurelia and a goddess statue. In the top right we also see what seems to be an amazing ore deposit. Finally, fully zoomed out, we see the castle golem along with the girl. Down at the bottom we also see a male woodcutter in leather armour and a rooster running down the road. In the next scene we see a female avatar in leather armour running. We see the ruins of what looks like a goddess statue. We also see what looks like an apple tree in the top left corner, as well as what looks like collectible herbs. In the next scene we see a female avatar running under a ruined arch. There's not much to the scene, but it looks like a cool location in game. Next we see a girl overlooking the water's edge who says they're gonna send us back in time 1,000 years. There doesn't seem to be any collectible items in this scene, nor do any of the trees look like they can be cut down. The character design of the girl shows she has a blue flower and a white feather in her hair. In the next scene we see the player running down the market stall. I saw a building at the top, but I don't know what it is. The stalls seem to have a combined purpose, unlike in the 3DS games, as both meat, fish and vegetables are in the one stall. Next the player runs around the corner, and in the top right corner we see the goddess statue with some children playing around it. Next we see a terraforming mechanic by the robot golem. During this sequence we see a water fountain with a plushling at the top. Next we see a lumberjack in novice clothes cutting down an oak tree. Next we have a cooking sequence where we can see a variety of ingredients, including cave mushrooms, fish, apples, pumpkins, meats, as well with 2 carroties and a radishy, also a giant egg in the background. Princess Laura is also cheering us on during this sequence. We next see the player in town next to the guild office looking at the swing. It'll be interesting to see if we can actually use the swing, or if it's just a furniture item. The player during this scene is also wearing Highland clothes. In the next sequence we don't see anything new. We see the Dragon Slayer again along with Princess Laura and the cook we saw earlier. We also get to see Odin in the background. Next we see the interior home decoration sequence. This reaffirms my belief earlier that the house with the letterbox is our house, as this house is not very big. During this sequence we see the character place down a chair, similar to the 3DS tutorial. We see a chest of drawers, bed, dresser, table. We also see a picture of King Eric on the wall. A little fan theory I have is this is a new settlement sent out by King Eric. We also see a book with a G on it. I think this G stands for Gladstone, which is a cool little Easter egg. Now, in the final sequence of the game, we see all the characters we've seen before, but in greater detail. We also see our first real plushling holding a gear in the corner. We see the cook, Odin, the time traveller girl, Princess Laura, the Dragon Slayer and Isaac. The player also comes running up, and I didn't notice this before, but it seems like the hat has been dyed. Finally, with the title, we see that the game's called Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. This leads me to believe it won't be a rehash of the 3DS games, but something new and original. Thank you for watching. If you have any ideas about things I might have missed or not understood, please leave a comment below. I'll try and make some more Fantasy Life I content when it comes out, or when new trailers are released, so please subscribe so you stay updated. Thank you! But most importantly, oh my god, we've got a new Fantasy Life game. I mean, I thought it was dead. Like, Fantasy Life Online came out, yeah, but that was a gacha game, so I was thinking, it's going to be a mobile game. It's not gonna follow the series. And those servers shut down, and everyone on like Reddit was like, oh no, goodbye, it's the end of an era. And then this direct comes out. I wasn't expecting it. I don't think anyone was expecting it, because level 5 was basically dead, but they came out swinging. My god.